The nation's leader has mapped the way forward for the country's plan to address climate change and the impact of natural disasters on the Bahamas. Clint Watson tonight tells us the Prime Minister made it clear his administration will take on the bigger issue of climate change while looking to make the country more sustainable.
Moving forward, there must be a better plan and system in place to address natural disasters like hurricanes and ensure they don't continue to weaken the Bahamian economy and adversely affect its people. That's the position of Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Minnis, as he now sets his eyes on establishing a more permanent solution to safeguard the country. Already, he's taking action to that end.
The government will convene a panel of experts to study, advise, and report on efforts the Bahamas must take in response to the threat posed by the frequent and more severe hurricanes, some of which may be monster storms.
The Prime Minister says they will continue to press through CARICOM and small island developing states, the United Nations, and other international forums for that promised assistance to help the Bahamas mitigate climate change. On our end, Dr. Minnis says there is still more we can do to ensure our communities can stand against the strongest storm.
Buildings in the Bahamas have been and are still being approved for construction that are not up to code. We need buildings that can withstand an Irma. We cannot be in the business of saving money over saving lives.
The Prime Minister says there are government buildings that are below the building code.
I am therefore asking the Minister of Works to review our building codes and to ensure that building code enforcement becomes a much greater focus of our administration.
The nation's leader is also putting in place measures to ensure the experts are more involved in decision making when it comes to natural disasters like hurricanes.
NEMA's task in between every hurricane season will be to provide the Cabinet with recommendations regarding how New Providence and Grand Bahama can survive a direct hit from a hurricane the size and force of Irma, with no to little loss of life and with decreasing property damage.
Prime Minister Minnis says at the appropriate time he will ask NEMA to submit a report on which protocols worked and which didn't, and any other recommendations that could put the Bahamas on a better footing to fight these disasters brought on by climate change. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.